Hello, hello, and welcome. This is the VANNtastic channel where we teach velocity banking, and I am Christy VANN. For you guys who do not know, I just want you to know that I have been reading your comments again today. You guys are just super sweet, and it's almost like I can't even make words to let you know the appreciation that I feel for your comments and for the good Lord letting me be able to put this out to you so that you're able to get free. I'm super excited about that. I was speaking with some people today and they were like, I was so excited and I called up my friends and my family and I was telling them, about this new adventure that I'm on, and they didn't even want to hear it. They wouldn't even, it was like they don't even get it. And I said, do not be upset over that because I have all my family, most of them, probably all of them do not use velocity banking. I had a guy tell me yesterday, I was in a teacher's appreciation that we did for an elementary school around here. And he literally told me, he said, I see what you do and it makes sense, sort of, but I just don't want to change. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's your decision. Stay in debt. I don't care. I'm not in control. I can only put the information out there for you. And if you love it, great. If you don't, walk away. Maybe it's not for you. I know it's for me. I absolutely love it. And the first day I saw someone working velocity banking, I was like, thank you, Lord. I have found my answer. To me, it made all of the sense the first time I saw it. And I'm just super excited that I am able to bring that to you today. So I am jumping on here to let you know the 3-day webinar, the VANNtastic Financial Mastery, starts this Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. It will be recorded. If you can't make every session, don't worry about that. We'll get the links out to you. But I hope you'll join us. I have the link in the chat, and the link to register is in the description of this video as well. So we have a ton of people. I can't even believe this is going to be our biggest webinar that we've held so far. Remember, this isn't just me. I am going to have longer sessions this time because I am going to go over what your questions are. So you will have segments with me so that I can answer your questions. You'll have to put them in chat and I'll may have my assistant read them off. If there's so many I can't keep up, which that's usually the way they are. But we will get your questions answered more than likely just by sitting in on the segment that I'm going to be doing. Okay. So that is your chance to get in and ask questions. So we're going to have Chris Ogle there. Woo, love him. Love what he does. I love the infinite banking concept. That is my favorite right now. He will be there talking about the strategy of the infinite banking. I believe that he takes questions too during his session. Okay, so there's another opportunity for you to get some answers about the infinite banking, the whole life policies that maybe you've had on your mind. We're also going to have someone bringing the information regarding the VANNtastic Vault software, the Christy AI. All of that's going to be discussed. You can ask questions as well during that session. We're going to have Moneymax there. They are going to be showing you everything from debt elimination to wealth building. They will be there and you can ask them questions as well. And if you're interested in having your personal numbers run during their session, they will do it right there in front of you on the screen. You don't have to give your first and last name. You just have to turn in a worksheet and they'll run the numbers. while you're sitting there watching your numbers get run and finding out if that's something for you or not. Okay. So, who else are we having? Brent Carlson. He's going to be talking about the trust, how to set them up, what they look like, all of that fun stuff that I could not answer one question on because I'm honestly don't have a trust set up yet. But he knows the answers. That's all he does. So, you can get some questions answered during this webinar. And I think that's super important that you get your answers so that you can get busy with whatever strategy it is that you're wanting to use. And once we have the answers and we're in a strategy, we're just moving. Mine's off of debt. Now we know what we're doing. Debt elimination is occurring just because we're doing our strategy. And now we can focus on work and family, right? And the Lord. We need to do that. So hello, Ag Chen. Okay. Welcome. And I am super excited to let you know that there is a Moneymax webinar tonight. Now, I wish I had kind of hit that, but this webinar tonight is free. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it's going to be starting here in 30 minutes. So if you want to join that and you turn in a worksheet really quickly to me, I can try to get it over to the Moneymax team and get your numbers run tonight. Okay. So it all depends on how serious you are about debt elimination. We have answers. There are options. There are options. Okay. And when you get these free strategies, these free analysis run for you, then you're going to know what you need to do. And you're going to know if something is good for you or if it's not. These are just options. These are options for you to see what's going to work for you, what's going to work best for you, and if you will use it. If you don't use it, what's the sense in having it, right? So you need to get into the free sessions, just see if that's something that you're interested in. If it is, jump all over it. If it's not, walk away. Try the next strategy. There's so many ways to get out of debt. And I don't like negative people that, they say, oh, well, that won't work, but yet they've never had their numbers run. I don't want to hear it. If you're not diligent enough to get your finances into a strategy, then I'm not going to try to make you, because not my monkey, not my circus, right? I'm just here trying to help you get some answers, and we give you the options, and that's all I can do. All right. Okay. So how can we talk about the program with you? What program with me? What program? Are you talking about one of the webinars? I'm going to put the Moneymax link in the description or in the chat. You can go there tonight by using this link, and you're welcome to. This is my link where I go in. Remember, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. I actually forgot about that because you could have your numbers run tonight. Okay. All right. Let's see. If you have questions regarding Velocity Banking, the videos teach you everything you need to know. I mean, and that's free. Okay. So if you have a particular situation, then, reach out to me. I'm sure that I can get you in the schedule somewhere. But I really like for you guys to do these free analysis, to watch the free videos, things like that, because I watched one video and it immediately popped into my head. Okay, this is for me. This is what I'm going to do. And I did it. Okay. So you got to be diligent. All right. So let me put the Moneymax link in here. This is tonight. Okay. They will be at the 3-day webinar too, but this webinar with Moneymax is free tonight. Okay. So you can join here and I'm going to put at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so no one is confused. All right. Okay. So there is that link, the link to register for the 3-day VANNtastic webinar. Excuse me. That starts Thursday, January the 8th. Okay. I think I've decided to choke to death. That is Thursday the 8th at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. That is 3 days of awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yes, James, thank you so much. I love, prayers brings answers, right? It says to ask for wisdom, and he gives wisdom freely to those without making a judgment call about why you're asking it. So ask for wisdom. And a lot of people, I had probably, I don't know, 4 today in our one-on-ones, said first thing they said is, I was praying about my finances and you popped up in my feed. It doesn't get any better than that. That's beautiful. Your credit score went up 21 points to 776. Wow. Good for you. Good for you. What main questions do I ask my credit union for? The HELOC, no mortgage, good credit. It's a manufactured home, but they do HELOCs at my credit union. Awesome. What's the interest rate? What's the term? Is it a 5-year draw period? Is it a 10-year draw period? What is the highest amount that you can get based on your equity, right? It's usually 80% of the value at least. What else? What else? Is there any fees? Are there any fees to transfer monies back and forth from the HELOC to your checking account? Those are about all. That's the 3-day one, the eagle. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? Where did that come from? Oh, the eagle. I did click on the link above and it wants, yeah. That is the 3-day webinar is $59. The Moneymax webinar, where they're going to be showing what the Moneymax looks like, how it works, and running some numbers in there for people, that is tonight. That is free. And there's a link right in the chat. It says Moneymax free to join at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So that's here in about 24 minutes. We're about to jump over there. Are you wanting, Jay, are you wanting to run your numbers through the Moneymax? If you are, I'm going to put that email in here. And this team will do a personal analysis during this webinar. Okay, but you have to email moneymaxguy@gmail.com and let them look at your numbers. If your bank doesn't offer a HELOC, and you will not get one at a big bank, so don't even, people, you come to me and you're talking, Chase doesn't offer this. Well, no, they're not for the individual. That's a business. Wells Fargo, I'm just going to sit here and look up at the ceiling. And you're talking about Bank of America. So why don't you try your local community banks, your local credit unions? The HELOC can even be identified as a credit card through a credit union. A lot of the time they'll allow you to roll money in and out of that credit card like you would a HELOC. Play with the banks and figure out what they offer that you can use. Okay. Can I have my credit union drop the amount on my credit card that I can use? Not sure what you mean there. Can you do a video when your LOC is up to its limit and trying to pay off credit card? I've been trying, but unsuccessful. Thanks. Oh my gosh, we have over 1,500 videos. If you go to the playlist on the channel here, look under the playlist at the different headlines that I've got. and see if it doesn't answer your questions about HELOCs and lines of credit, PLOCs, and credit cards. Okay, so there's credit card debt strategies. Oh, damn, I forgot to turn my phone off. So try that and see if that doesn't work for you. Oh, I'm having a hard time here, people. Okay. Yeah, just check out the playlist and see if that kind of will lead you to videos that might help you. Which type of loan would you prioritize for payoff, a student loan or a mortgage? Oh my gosh, great question. They both charge interest about the same. The problem with them both is your payment that you make is mostly interest. Okay. That's another way Moneymax can help, is to reduce the interest over all of your debt instead of just working on one at a time. So glad to have come by your channel. Thank you, April. I've been helping my husband build his credit and found out it's finally made it to 640. I know it's not much, but I'm happy that we can hopefully get a house now. Well, that is awesome. Very happy for you, April. Keep working on that. Keep revolving the credit cards. That credit score will come up. Okay. Will you give info on where to secure PLOCs? I keep getting personal loan. They want to offer you the personal loan first, and don't be surprised. You ask for a revolving line of credit. Okay. They're going to buck you every time, but if you're persistent and they have them, they will give them to you most of the time. Where is the worksheet located? Okay, let me pull that up and put that in here, and then you can email it. I might be able to find my worksheet. You can just fill out my worksheet. You don't have to have a special one. I have no idea what I'm doing on the computer, so be patient with me. Okay, here it is. So if you complete this worksheet right quick, get it over to them, and let's see if they can get you in tonight. If not, they will get you tonight sometime, I imagine. Okay, there is my worksheet. You just complete that and email it over to moneymaxguy@gmail.com and see if they can get them in. We are right at about, oh, what are we at? 19 minutes until we start. So kind of hurry with that. And they need everything. So don't just think you're going to go into a Moneymax review and you don't have your living expenses filled out, or you don't have your interest rates filled out. You've got to know the escrow that is in the monthly payments you make. Okay. So don't go there thinking that, oh, I'm just going to throw them some numbers and I'll be fine. No, they need to know everything from your income. Is it weekly, biweekly, or monthly pay? Do you get paid daily? Are you self-employed? You're going to have to answer those questions. So when they put your numbers in the system, it will give an accurate payoff date, because it is a guaranteed system. So they don't play. They don't accept everybody, but they have taken a lot of my clients that are in a negative cash flow, that have very low credit scores, and they just cannot get a line of credit. So they also help my real estate investors. I have people that have multiple properties all over the US, and it doesn't matter. You can use the Moneymax and it will eliminate the interest down to about 2 or 3% on your overall debt. So that means a lot when you're paying 29% on credit cards, right? How do people get such high credit limits? I've had to scratch claw and beg my way to 10,000. Very, very good question. It depends on the bank that you are looking at. Do they offer, the higher limits? That was great. The HELOC always gives you a higher limit nearly. So the HELOC is the best way to get the really big ones. That was a good one. um, Hello, somehow you came up in my algorithm. I'm glad for this opportunity to learn from you. Thank you, Alberto. I am glad you're here. I hope you are learning. Would you recommend a HELOC for maybe $4,000 of debt? Absolutely. I recommend a HELOC if you don't have any debt. I recommend that everybody in the world has a line of credit. If you watched the live last night that I did, I was talking about this snowball method that's supposed to change the world with eliminating debt, right? And the con that I showed was, you are putting all of your cash flow into junk loans. And once you pay your cash flow into a loan, if you have anything that you need $10 for, you're not going to have that available. I'm not doing that. And you know what statistics show? Most of the world's not going to do that. So why are we out of debt or in debt up to our eyeballs when we have gurus out here telling us it's your fault? It's your fault. If you were putting all of your cash flow into that loan, you wouldn't have debt. And if you hadn't wanted a house, you wouldn't have been the mortgage. If you hadn't wanted that car, you would not be on a car loan. That's unfair. That's unfair. We need these things. We need the home. Maybe not an extravagant one, but mine's not. And I need it. So that's what I'm saying is you need a home. You need a car. Some of you guys think you needed a student loan. As long as you have a strategy of how you're going to pay those off, then you're fine. But the line of credit beats the loan, because if you throw all of your cash flow into it and you end up needing it tonight or tomorrow or next week, you can just pull it right back out and put it into your checking account. It seems like common sense to me that that's why velocity banking takes a third of the time to eliminate debt than the snowball, than the avalanche. We are not taught how to use our money. We are not taught what tools are at the bank for us to use. So, of course, you're going to be in debt because they tell us to go get these loans. So keep watching the channel. You'll figure it out. It's going to be great. I've started watching a few months ago, got a HELOC, and I've started VB. I have to admit it's scary, but I already see how this is a win for me. Lord, I'm so glad God led me here. Thank you so much for that, Cindy. The scary will go away. That's just, the devil, I guess, trying to put fear in you, but the fear will go away. This is no scarier. This is no more dangerous than a loan. This is much, much less scarier to me. It's much less dangerous to my financial situation because I'm in control with the line. I'm in control of how my money goes in and if I need it, how to pull it out. If a loan would do that, I would be talking up loans right now. They don't do that. It's closed end, meaning that once the money goes in, it's stuck there. Okay? I'm glad you're here too, Cindy. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. Are you advertising a mortgage on here? Woo! Okay. Okay. Thank you for your teachings. We just started with a HELOC. Our bank only does checks to pay our expenses and does not offer a debit card, so a little more planning is involved. Yeah, that would be. Are you saying the HELOC is not with your same bank? where they just won't allow you to do transfers back and forth to your checking. If not, I'd be looking to get another HELOC very soon because that would be quite hard to use. I paid the lot payment here with a credit card. All right. Is that good? That must be good. You got a smiley face. Okay. That's true about the cash flow. My house and car did a homicide pact. And without Velocity banking, I'd be screwed. Yes. Back in debt, but VB will get me out in 9 months. Yay, Annette. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. You're hilarious. Okay. We get along good. Is 30,000 too high for a down payment on a mortgage loan of 230,000, score at 640? Okay. April, if you're going to get into a mortgage, and no, that's not too high because they want 20% down. So if you're going into the mortgage, please, pretty please get in the Moneymax or something that's going to start immediately, absolutely interrupting the interest that you're getting ready to pay, please. I just don't want you to see you go in to start spinning your wheels on the mortgage interest. So that's all I'm saying is be careful. Be careful. LOL, I'm about to shut down the Kingdom Darkness and all of its amortization. Yes, I am with you. Yes. My credit union offers a HELOC with an adjustable rate. Is that the norm? Should I search for a fixed? I have all variable rates, okay, on all of my lines of credit. I don't have any fixed that I'm aware of. I hope that helps you. Hi, Barbara from New York. I just worked with a client in New York City. Love you guys. Love your town. Oh my gosh, I really do. Very expensive place to live. When I heard, oh my gosh, this woman the other day told me her property taxes are $37,000 a year. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you all eat. I think it takes watching your videos several times or the scary to go away. Once you wrap your mind around VB and its benefit is so exciting. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much for that. Let's see here. Where did you get your HELOC? Thank you so much for what you give. I love you, girl. Thank you so much for that. Miss T. Is that Miss T? I love tea. Unsweet tea. I heard a video from you earlier saying you can't pay rent with a credit card. No, most of the time you cannot. Yes, we would. We are Gen X. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's Moneymax? Again, there is a Moneymax webinar starting, and oh my gosh. Okay. I have to go, guys, because I've got to start this webinar with Moneymax team. So I'm going to jump off of here. I have the link right here. I'll put in the chat. Nope, that's my worksheet. So let me get the link to the Moneymax if you guys want to jump over there and watch. I'm going to give you my link to get in. Maybe? Okay. If somebody just sit here and work the computer for me, I would be so happy. And it's right now. It's getting ready to start. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern time. Whatever time zone you're in, Moneymax is starting now. So if you want to jump in, please use the link I just put on here. Please do not forget about the 3-day VANNtastic financial mastery that's getting ready to start this Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. It is recorded. The link is in the video description of this video. So join us, $59, and you're going to be able to do the Q&A that you want to do with each of the speakers that will be on. And it's going to be very, 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 very profitable. Profitable? Very good information. How about that? It's definitely going to advance you in your financial knowledge and give you ideas that you may have not thought about. I'm also going to go in depth in my sessions. I think I have 2. I have two. I'm going to go in and start with the basics of velocity banking and then let you guys ask some questions during that webinar. Okay. Not the webinar tonight. This is Moneymax. I'm talking about the 3-day webinar that starts Thursday. Okay. I hope to see you guys there. I think you're awesome. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And I want to see you get out of debt. So have a good night and I'll see you in the next video.